Alright, welcome back to Fan Brigade. We are still trying to take this radio station, which I've got a plan for this episode. But clear a couple things up. In order to manufacture these weapons and items, I need charges, as we discussed last time. Looks like I get those charges from capturing bases, or outposts, or hitting convoys. So we need to look out for those to get these charges so we can build stuff. Now that that's cleared up, as we discovered last time, we can't capture this radio station. Just nothing happens when I drive into it. But I think, from testing, that if I fight this patrol on the radio station... Oh, we've got an event. Let me just finish that thought. If I fight the patrol on the radio station and win, it should flip the radio station to my side, and then I'll have completed that objective. So we're going to try that out at the start of this video. War Memorial. One of your pilots calls out for the mobile base to stop. In the field you're passing, the wreckage of a mech lies surrounded by scorched earth and twisted metal. It's got our flag, but doesn't look like one of ours, boss. Must be an old model. Grass has grown over parts of it and looks in a terrible state, but you'll need to get closer for a proper look. Alright, we've got a war memorial to check out after this. I'm loving the events, they're triggering quite rapidly. Just wish I hadn't done the one that made me freeze in place before we took the village. Alright, here we go. Straight into a fight with the patrol elite. Let's get this going quick. Everyone's ready to go. Let's have a look at the briefing window. We've got 4 guys in play, and then we're going to get reinforced by 6 mechs. As long as I can take these 4 mechs out pretty quickly, I'm not too worried about the reinforcements, but we will move laterally across the battle space in order to get close to this evac area, just in case things go wrong. Team's ready to go. Let's deploy. I'm going to skip the intro sequence. This is just a beginner fight. I'm not too worried about it. So what do we got to deal with to begin with? We've got a machine gun tank. That's a bit scary. We've got, look at this mech model, machine gun shield. And we've also got hidden in the woods here, a assault rifle handgun. So nothing too scary. We've only got 3 targets. I thought there were 4, but it looks like there's only 3. No, there's another tank in the back here hiding. It's a shotgun tank. So I think the plan here is take out the machine gun and shield guy as quickly as possible, take out the machine gun tank as quickly as possible, then mop up the rest. So we're going to get, first of all, our good friend, the Cupcake, to do a little... I could get him to boost, but honestly, I don't think I need to. That would get him to there by that point. I'm just going to mark it with my finger. So that's there. If I actually just get him to run in that direction... Okay, he can get further in that time space. What's that going to look like for heat? He is a light mech. So if we dash him to here, and then run him around this way, where he's going to get... What the plan is to get him into melee range of this shield mech. Want to get behind it as quickly as possible. When can I launch a missile barrage? Looks like I can launch one straight away. So I want to launch a barrage at this tank, and we're not going to overheat. It's going to get us really close to overheating, and then we're going to dip down, and we're going to cool down by the time we get later in the turn. I'm not going to fire again, because I want to stay nice and cool for next turn. Right, our machine gunner needs to get in position and then fire. This hill here looks pretty good to fire from. It's got a good line of sight. The machine gun hasn't got the best range, however, so we probably want to bring him forward until about here. It is a bit late in the turn. It's a bit awkward. Maybe if I just bring him here. That's pretty nice. It's a little bit more movement than I really want. We'll stop him here, and then once he's up on the top, we'll just get him to open fire on this mech here. 100% chance to hit. He should be able to just blast it to smithereens. Having a look at the Sleepy Pupper, which has our marksman rifle, I want him to dash over this way. That gets him clear of our team. Now, that's actually contra to our strategy, because we do want to get close to the evac point, but I think I'm okay breaking left just at the start of the fight. We can fix that break later on in the combat. Actually, no, I don't like it. Let's just move him forward until he's got a shot on that mech there. Get him to stop. Snap off a shot at 56%, which isn't the best, actually. Actually, let's take a shot at... I'm not liking that shot because it's going to hit the building. Let's just wait it out. We'll take the 60% shot at him. Put in the wait command as quickly as we can. Then I'm going to move him forward a bit further until he's got a shot on the machine gun mech. And then I want him to open fire at it. And I'll get him to wait that out as well. And I'm not going to have enough turn left to give him another move order. Finally, we have our assault rifle and combat launcher mech. Now, he's taking fire from this machine gunner, so I want to avoid that. So what I'm actually going to get him to do is dash backwards, where he's not going to get hit by anybody. Once he lands, I want to get the launcher in play, and I want him to launch rockets at the machine gun mech. That is going to overheat him, so we'll just push that back a little bit. And I want him to loop around to the left. Actually, his machine gun does tons of damage, doesn't it? What if I actually get him to dash forward, which should get him in under any missiles that get fired at him. He's going to take machine gun fire as he crosses ground here. Can I get him to dash again? I don't think he's going to have enough coolant for that. I can get him to dash again. That's going to get him behind this house. I don't want him to dash for a third time. Let's bring him up and around here then. Let's get him to... The house isn't going to block the fire for long enough. Let's see if it does. We'll bring him behind the house and we'll get him to wait out the machine gun fire. In fact, from here, he can actually shoot at this mech as soon as it is in range, which is here. And take a good shot at it there. He's going to overheat a little bit, so we'll just push that back. I'm just going to leave him hiding behind this house and see if the house can take the fire for us. All right, let's go. Okay, he just lost his legs. This guy looks like he's been destroyed. No, he is just taking a big hit. He's taken reasonable damage. He's lost his legs. He's crashing and going to limp out. He's not taking any damage yet. Okay, so we'll go with the Cupcake first of all. The Cupcake has a mission to try and hit this guy with a melee attack. Now, I'm a little bit worried because of the height difference here. We might not be able to pull this off. I'm going to have to come in down at the same level as him in order to do this. Or we could engage the tanks with the Cupcake. The problem with engaging the tanks with the Cupcake, it puts him into the line of fire of the rest of our team. I don't really want that to happen. It's going to be dangerous enough. It's just the machine gun mech. I really don't want the machine gun mech to hit him. Let's dash him up here. We can't do that. We'll dash him to here. The reason we're dashing him to here is to get as strong an angle as possible so that when the machine gun mech is firing, it's going to be firing uphill and it's hopefully going to miss him. Then we're going to run around here as fast as we can, ready next turn to engage this mech with our melee weapon. We do have enough heat to fire off a rocket barrage. There isn't really anything to hit. I think I'm just going to hit this tank again. It's going to be a bit awkward because we're going to have to come straight up and down, but that's what we're going to do with him. Next up, we have the machine gunner. He is currently still firing for the rest of this turn. He's going to be cool enough to fire again, I believe. If I just do this, he can just keep firing away. It's not the most exciting turn, but he's doing the job that I want him to do. Our marksman rifle mech does need to back up a little bit unless I want him to shoot at the shield mech, which I think he has a shot on from here. He does. I just want him to shoot at this, wait it out, then back up to about here, and then I want him to shoot at the tanks. This tank will probably still be alive. Take a double shot at that. That should kill it. Finally, you worked out really well last time. The building did take the damage for us, so let's get you to back up a little bit. Then I want you to fire at this tank just when you're cool enough, and then I want you to fire at this tank, which you're not going to be quite cool enough to do, but we'll wait till there. And I'm just going to get this standstill because I think this engagement is about to end. We've got 5 turns to wrap this up as well before the reinforcements arrive. Let's go. That mech's gone. That tank's gone. He's left arm, right arm destroyed. That tank's gone. And he is so close to being dead, but isn't quite there yet. That is a shame. Alright, do you have just another attack with your machine gun? Wow. It's a really slow firing machine gun. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's just tanking. You're literally a turret, but this guy's just running in a circle around you. Let's get you to, as soon as you're cool enough, take a shot at him. You're not going to be cool enough there. You've got a shot there. That's the only shot you're going to be able to take. Let's get you, as soon as you're cool enough to launch rockets at him, which is going to be all the way here. You don't have a target anymore, so I want you to launch rockets at him too. You're cool enough to do it. How often can you fire rockets, just out of wonderment? That's a pretty insane amount of rockets we can fire at this guy. It's going to be a cumulative of a lot of heat. Right, that should be an easy one. Let's go. That's him down. And here come the rockets. And that should be victory. With no reinforcements. No, it gives us more time to get out. That's right, we've got 3 turns to get out of the battlefield and get a win. I forgot about that. Alright, the most important mech to get moving is the Sleepy Pupper, but he has a dash module. How is he looking for heat? He can make that dash. I think he can make a double dash, actually. I think he's cool enough for it. Can he make a triple dash? He can't quite make a triple dash. Okay, we'll run him up here, and then we'll get another dash in the chamber. And that's him covering a hell of a lot of ground in 1 turn for medium mech. You do not have a dash module, so I need you to just run for the exit. That's probably going to take you 2 or 3 turns. You are already moving. The Cupcake, I don't need to worry about. It's fast as hell. You have a dash module as well. You are running extremely hot, though. So let's just get you to run until you've cooled down, which is to here. Then we'll get you to dash to here. Then I'll get you to dash again, because I think you're cool enough for it. And then I'll get you to run for here. And you can see how having the dash modules really helps us get out of these tricky situations. It means I can be a little bit more adventurous with my deployments. Let's turn off the HUD for this move, because we're just going to see the guys move and we'll get to see them march. Let's go. Oh, we took a little bit of friendly fire there. Cool. The team is making good ground here. Alright, we've got 2 turns left until the AI arrives. The biggest threat we have is the The hot mess here might not be able to make it in time. If it doesn't, I'm not actually that worried. I think we can take this fight. I'm going to give him the most straight path I can, which will put him here. That's going to be 2 turns, I think. We'll get the rooster just to slightly change where it is. How hot is the rooster right now? Actually, I don't think I need to worry about the rooster because it's going to make it here in 1 turn. So it's done. The sleepy pupper, I want... Now, we've got to watch where they cross paths here. I'm just going to check that in a second. I think they're going to collide when they cross paths. No, they're going to follow each other in. That's perfect. And then the cupcake can just sit where it is for the moment. I can move it next turn. If these guys get to evacuate, then I'll be fine. Let's go. And this is the type of engagement we really want to take. Just get in, deal some damage, and get out before the enemy really know we're here. Okay, the enemy will replan this turn. So as long as we can get... the hot mess isn't going to make it. The hot mess will make it to here, unfortunately. So let's set up. Well, let's push just in case we get additional time. I don't think we will, but I'm just going to play it out just in case we do. Are you two going to collide is the other question. No, let's just see how it happens. Alright, we've got enemy contacts. They're landing all around us. Oh, I'm fine to take this fight. I want the salvage. But here's what we can do. We can be really cheeky. Let's bring the cupcake here. That's close enough. And then I'm going to order a melee attack. Just like that. Now that's going to push him into him. I don't want that to happen. I want a melee attack like that, I think. Or like that. That's a big sweep. And what should happen here is as soon as this guy lands, he's going to get hit by the cupcake. I might just add a little bit of a wait command, just until we're certain he's on the battlefield, and then I'm going to strike him. And that should be a big whack right to his back before the fight even starts. You will wait until here, and then fire a shot there. And... But I wanted to fire at these guys. No, I don't want you to crash into anyone. You just do that. That's all you can do here. Sleepy Pupper. Don't... Hot mess, sorry. Don't worry about moving. I want you to move until these tanks land. So probably here. And then I want you to fire... Let's just get this lined up properly. Like this. And what should happen is once those tanks land, he'll hit them with his shots. Then I want the Sleepy Pupper to move up until these guys have landed to about here. That's perfect. And I want you to fire here. Here. And if you're cool enough, can we take this shot? That'll overheat you slightly, but I want you to take that shot because that should kill him. And that is everyone got in action here. I'm most curious to see if this melee attack works, but I'll try and set up an angle where we can see everything. Let's go. Nice. That was pretty great. So he didn't take very much damage. Wow. Okay, he's got a heavy launcher and a shield, and he took no damage. He's a guardian. I think he's a heavy mech. Alright, we've got a heavy mech. We've got an autocannon tank. We've got a marksman rifle tank. We've got a machine gun tank. We've got a shotgun shield mech. And we've got an assault rifle shield mech. So this is pretty serious. The game thinks we're in trouble. Alright, we do have retreat available, and we're fighting on the evacuation line, so I'm pretty happy just to keep fighting for now and see what happens. Let's start off with the cupcake. The cupcake's in a great position. What I want him to do really is just keep swinging at this guy. We've got another attack here if I do that. That will bring him up behind him, but it shouldn't make him collide. Then he can burst out of here, come around this way. Well, I just want him to cool down, so if he gets here, he should be cool enough. And I want him to make another melee attack on this guy, which will bring him back in. And he shouldn't collide if I do that. Yeah, he should be okay. Is this destroyed? No, he's just lost one of his sides, so he's currently crashing. Why don't you just take another shot at him, get him out of the fight, and while that's happening, move along this direction here, so he's still in your zone of fire, and then start moving this way. And as soon as you're in range, I want you to open fire on this mech here. We'll just let you cool down a little bit. You're not taking any fire this turn, or you are taking fire from, what's this, a shotgun? That's an assault rifle. I want you to just keep shooting. I don't care if you're moving. Just keep shooting at this mech here. It's a big problem, and you're going to be too hot, but we'll push it back to there, and that should be you. Marksman rifle, you are not in a great position, so let's boost you backwards. Oh, you're going to overheat massively from that. Let's walk you backwards. to about here when you'll be cool enough to fire. Take a shot at this tank. Wait a couple of seconds. Take a shot at this mech. That's cool enough for you. Okay. Last but not least, we have our... Oh, where's our machine gunner? We have the Hot Mess. Hot Mess, I need, is got a very awkward firing profile. Again, it always is a frustrating mech. Let's get you to step to here, which isn't much of a move, I know, and then open fire on this guy. It's going to get more accurate as he comes in, and because I know how cool you run, let's just get open fire on him when he gets closer. Alright, let's see how this plays out. That tank's gone. That tank's gone. That mech's fallen over. We just lost the Hot Mess. The Hot Mess got kerploded. Wow. That was a heavy hit. That was big. Right, this mech's almost lost its legs. This mech is ejecting. This mech is regenerating. It's a bit of a beast. This tank here is in good condition. Alright, there's going to be a collision here. In fact, the cupcake is falling over. But I want him to follow along behind. And when we get to about here, give me another melee attack. I want to manually target this one, though, so that he doesn't charge into the mech. So if I do that, he should hit with the... Oh, it's going to collide. I really don't want a collision. What if I bring him... I really don't want there to be a collision. This is the problem. And it's such a tight area. Unless I bring him around here, like this, to here. He's going to launch there, though. I really don't want him to launch. What if I wait just a little bit? I wanted to wait, game. Just a touch. And then melee attack once he's out of range. I don't want to charge into him. So if I do that, I should charge forward and smack him. And then I'll get him to push this way and launch rockets at him as he gets out of range. And that's his turn for now. Okay. We've lost the Hot Mess. That is a problem. We'll deal with that in a second. Marksman Rifle has already cleared up a lot of this. Take a shot from me straight away at him. You're going to be too hot for that. Move backwards. Come back until you're cool enough. Turn and shoot at this mech. And give me a double tap. Until you're cool enough. And then we'll end the wait command right after you've fired again. And then I want you to keep moving backwards to here. Ready to fire again next turn. Last but not least, we've got our assault rifle mech. He is kicking ass right now, but he needs to get out of the fire zone. So let's bring him back. As he's coming back, I want him, as soon as he's cool enough to shoot at this tank and take it out. He's too hot for that. Let's bring him back to here. Let's get a wait command in there until he's finished firing. Let's move him... kind of don't want to move him backwards, though, because he needs to get this guy in range. So let's bring him forward a little bit, and let's get him to fire again at him. He's too hot to do that. Let's push that back. Okay, we can't push that back. Let's just get him to move laterally. Get in really close to him, just so the missiles don't hit. Let's go. That marksman rifle, it just knocked that mech over. Right, this mech I think is down. Yeah, he got destroyed by the assault rifle fire. This mech has been knocked over and has lost its legs and its shield. This tank is still active. This mech is still very active because it's a big problem for us. Okay, let's get the popper back on it. Sorry, the cupcake to here. And then a melee attack at the end of the turn like that. We'll get him to launch missiles as he's moving at this mech here. But we'll just push that back until he's cool enough. Who's this? Hot Mess is gone. Sleepy Pupper, I want you to... move back into range to here and get me a shot on this mech here, like this. Okay, and then I want another shot as soon as you can on him too. That should hopefully be enough to take him out. That's a wait command until you finished firing. And then I want you to come over here so that you can fire at him next turn if he's still alive. Finally, we've got the Rooster. The Rooster is doing a lot of work this battle. I'm really impressed with it. Let's just change this movement command slightly. I want you to step out this way until you've got a shot on him, and then I want you to just absolutely nail him with your assault rifle. That's a 100% chance to hit. That's another 100% chance to hit. I want you moving while you're firing, though, just to make you a slightly harder target. That was not a good move command. I want you to moving while you're firing, so I want you to move to here, then I want you to move to here, and then I want you to move to here. Just so you're circling around while that movement's going on. Let's go. That's it. That's him knocked out. Just this mech left. Ah, he's still in the battle. He's still regenerating a lot. That's regenerating shield's done him a lot of work this game. Okay. Oh, the Rooster's lost its weapon. The Rooster just lost its assault rifle. This, okay, I've done it again. I've been, oh, I can take this fight, it's fine, and I've bitten off way more than I can chew. This heavy mech is really punishing me for hanging around in this fight. Let's take that shot, because we've just got it. Then we'll move backwards to about here, and we'll take another shot, like that, and then we'll wait that out, and we'll move up to here, and can we take another shot? We can start to take it. No, I'll do that next turn. Okay. You're out of the combat. You just did your turn. I can only get you to launch missiles, so let's do it. Launch missiles at him. Launch missiles at him as soon as you're cool enough. That's all you can give me. The cupcake just dove in for a melee attack, so I want you to back off. And I want you to launch missiles as well, as soon as you can. He's out of range just there. He's in range there. You've got the key for it. Fire missiles. Fire missiles. Push that back until you're cool enough. Alright, let's take this guy out. It's all hitting the shield. There's a big explosion there. It's because you ran through the tank. Green numbers, just to remind you, are regenerating health. He's very, very low on health, but he is still in the fight. Take a shot at him from here. In fact, I think I just want you to turret this turn. You've got a really good position to shoot at him from. Can you give me a hit? Thank you. We'll just push that back until you're cool enough. We'll do that again once you're cool enough, which is about here. Take another shot. That's all I can really ask you to do this turn, and we'll get you guys to continue to launch missiles at him as well. Because it's all we can do right now. It's all I can ask of you. I can't let you get too close to him again. Alright, let's go. That's him down. And that's him destroyed. Okay. At least we can salvage the battlefield. That means we can get the Rooster back. The hot mess back. I can't remember who went down. Yeah, it was a hot mess. Alright. Well, victory, in inverted commas. Whew. I hope. Victory? Why do we not have victory? This guy's still alive but has lost his weapon. Okay. Premature victory. That should be enough to kill him. There we go. Now we've got victory. One turn later than we should have. I really hope the pilot of the hot mess is still alive. Because that went boom. He just went mega explosion. That was crazy. Alright, what have we got to loot here? Okay. Well, we need to salvage the Rooster. We need to salvage the hot mess as well. I didn't realize that because this is the stuff the Rooster lost. That doesn't give us a huge amount of budget left. But honestly, there isn't anything that exciting here really to use. I think I'm just going to salvage all the uncommon components to get them to be usable, and then we're going to confirm. Okay, excellent. Looks like I was right, and the radio tower has flipped to blue because we fought at it. So, yeah, that combat didn't go as well as I thought because we didn't get as much salvage as I wanted because we had to salvage our own units, but we got the radio station. So now I think if I drive away from the radio station and back into it, I should be able to trigger the event. I just want to get out of its perimeter. And then go back in. And I think, fingers crossed, we'll count as having completed this mission. Yes! Alright, that's plus 10 hope. Alright, let's go check out the War Memorial next. And let's actually have a look at what we can upgrade on the ship, because we're sitting on 710 equipment right now. I could get Advanced Assembly 2. I could get Parallel Printing, which actually seems really good. What else can we get here? I'm not really too worried about storage right now. Stealth Sensing, Cruise Sensing, Overdrive Sensing, Proof Generation, Auxiliary Capacitors. That means we can use our special ability for longer. Let's get Advanced Assembly 2. And then we'll also get Parallel Printing 1. That's just out of supplies, but that says that we can build 2 things at once. And let's just check out what's going on here. We're sitting at 92 hopes. We can actually take this province without needing to take this base, which is kind of something I maybe want to look at. I'd like to be able to cruise around this province and look for convoys. What is this? This is a patrol squad. Let's stay out of their range. Oh, there's something else over here. What is this? Should be able to detect it shortly. It's also a patrol squad. Let's go into stealth, and then we'll hit this war memorial. No matter what we do, this patrol squad's going to catch us. But we'll hit the war memorial before they detect us. Oh wow, they turned around just at the last moment. Alright, you approach with caution, but the coast is clear. There are more abandoned mechs here than you could see from the road, but they seem to be getting more numerous the further away from the road you get. Oh, I know where you are, your pilot exclaims. I heard there were some memorials from the old war out here, but I've never seen them. If we have time, I'd love to pay my respects, another says. Alright. You come across a quiet memorial. At the center, a slab of concrete has the names of fallen pilots etched onto it. On the ground, helmets are scattered and weeds grow through the burned out cracks around them. You and your pilot scramble out of the mobile base and have a moment of silence. When it's past, one of the pilots leans over to you and asks, "What you want to do, boss?" So we could investigate. 6 hours, chance to discover better location with better loot. Leave, which gets us plus 10 hope, or salvage. I'm going to investigate. Let's see if we can find good loot. It's actually going to leave us here for 6 hours, which means we're probably going to end up in a fight because they're going to detect us. But I think it's worth it. We've got something else being picked up over here. This is a static location. This is a farm. It's a farm. Okay, we can take the farm, get us ready to take the reserve space. The enemy didn't come and investigate us here. Let's just fast forward time a little bit. I'm liking these events. These events are adding a lot to the game that the game was lacking before. It just needed a little bit more of narrative or emergent narrative. Alright. Investigate cache concluded. What did that give us? Absolutely nothing. We didn't get anything out of that. Cool. Awesome. Well, let's take this farm, and that's probably going to be it for this video. I want to try and take the farm without taking the school. Let's not get into the base's detection radius. I don't really have enough energy for stealth. I might take this patrol squad on. See how close we can get to them by stealthing. Probably not that close, because we move quite slowly in stealth. That's one thing that I want to maybe invest some more money into. Or do we just take the farm? No, the squad's coming back this way. Birthday wishes. Wow, there's so much happening. Okay, Trinity Truth's birthday. During some downtime, one of your pilots approaches you looking sheepish. Hey boss, look, I don't mean to bother you, but well, it's my birthday today, and I just wonder if we do a little something to celebrate. We've been working so hard that it'd be nice to relax. Behind him, you can see a couple of your pilots looking on eagerly waiting for a response. Well, I've got a choice of singing happy birthday or doing nothing. Let's just sing happy birthday. That just gets us a little bit of, how are our pilots doing, actually? Oh, I need to rebuild that mech. It is completely destroyed. I did not realize. We've completely lost the hot mess. And pilot is dead as well. Oh, RIP. That's not a good thing to have happened. Well, let's take on this patrol squad and see what happens. But we're down to 3 mechs. Alright, let's drop... Is this the marksman rifle? Yeah, I want to keep the marksman rifle. We've got the marksman rifle, the assault rifle, and the axe. We've got 4 enemies. We should be able to take this. Alright, let's go. We're down a mech, though. I was hoping we get that mech back, but it was completely destroyed. It was unsalvageable. I should have checked that before we moved on. Wow, this game is brutal. But in like a slow burn brutal, where we're just hitting attrition. This is the kind of attrition that I was really hoping to get out of Battletech with the Battletech campaign, where that just turned into a victory lap so quickly. I'm really struggling to get the equipment I need to start dominating my opponents. Let's see what we've got. Alright, oops. Okay, we've got 2 autogun tanks, we've got a machine gun shield mech, and a machine gun compact launcher mech. So let's just take those out as quickly as possible. I want to really institute this fight with a lot of prejudice. I just want to get this over and done with really quickly. Can I actually jump? And jump to here. And then, oops, and then move this way. We have to come this way anyway. Now, they're going to shoot machine guns at me. So let's break, actually, if they're shooting machine guns at me, let's just break around this way until they finish. Oh, he's firing rockets at me. That's frustrating. Because I could run around this way and ignore most of the machine gun fire until I get to here. If I do this, I'm going to take a little bit of machine gun fire through there. Let's come back to this mech once I've moved everyone else. Marksman rifle, I want you to shoot at that machine gunner as soon as possible. If I get you to dash... Is that dashing through a building? I don't really want you to dash through a building. Let's get you to walk to here. And then dash to here. That gets you some coverage. Get you to move forward a little bit further. And when you're here, you're in range of the machine gun. I'm not too worried about these autocannon tanks, so next turn you're going to have to fire off your 2 shots. Then we've got the Sleepy Pupper, not the Cupcake. I can never remember the names of my mechs in this game. It's very embarrassing. Let's get you to start with a dash. Then we'll get you to launch missiles at this mech here. And then we'll get you to run around this way, so that next turn you can come in and hit them. And let's just get you to keep launching missiles while you can. Okay. And then now we're back on to the Rooster. See, I could dash... What I could do with the Rooster actually is get it to tuck in behind these buildings. So get it to tuck in here. Those shots are going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, hit that building. Wait until he's finished firing. I was going to shoot for a long time. So that's him finishing firing there. And I'll get you to run out this way so that next turn you can engage. Alright, let's go. Alright. So you're in range from here. I want you just to open fire at this guy. I think you can double tap and not overheat. Not quite. Alright, let's get you to... So he's going to open fire on you at that point there. So let's actually get you to run behind this building here. And that will protect you from that machine gun fire until it's finished. Machine gun fire will finish here, which is not great. What if I get you to stand here? Oh, that tree is causing me problems. So I get you to stand here. That building's going to block shots. And you can shoot at him. You also have the compact launcher, but the machine gun, honestly, the rifle honestly does way more damage. And then you can shoot at him as well. And that's going to overheat you. Okay, let's not do that. Once you've done that, let's get you to duck around the corner here. And that should put you out of the harm's way. I want you to snap off as many shots at this machine gunner as you can while you can. So let's take 2 shots at him. Then let's get you to wait that out. And then I want you to run back to probably, let's say, over to here. Get out of the way of these tanks. Now, are you going to collide with that tank if I do that? No, you're going to get out of there before the tank goes. All right, last but not least, the cupcake. Let's get it to come around this way. Get into melee range for next turn. And while you're running, just keep launching rockets for me. I know you're too hot to do that, so we'll just push that back until you're cool enough. Let's go. Okay, he's out of the fight. Excellent. That's the machine gunner down. Gonna take some missile damage here, but we should be okay. Alright. Let's get you to come in on the side here with a melee attack. I want you to hit him, but I don't want you to dash through him, so that should be good enough. Will he still be in position when you melee attack him? I'm not sure. Gotta pay attention to where he's going to be. So it looks like the melee attack happens in the middle of the... If I do that, you should smack him with the rifle really nicely. Then let's get you to come up this way, and I want you to attack this tank with a melee attack once you get close enough. Like that. Okay, that's your turn. Next up, we've got our Sleepy Pupper. So I want him to get on top of this building. If I do that, you've got a shot here. That's not going to interfere with the melee attack. No, that's good. Then once you've made that shot, jump down here. Oh, let's fix that. Can't have you moving and firing, or you'll be completely inaccurate. Let's move you down to here. You're going to take fire. Does he have a machine gun? He does have a machine gun, but I think the range is okay. I want to do the alpha damage to him as quickly as possible. Again, we'll wait that out. And then we'll move you further back. Alright, last but not least, we have our machine gunner. Let's just get you up on the hill, and I want you to kill these tanks. That's your job this turn. You have enough for a second shot? Oh yeah, I'm ordering a melee attack on a tank that isn't there, which is not particularly clever. So let's change the Sleepy Pupper's last order, the Cupcake's last order. Let's get you to instead move this way to prepare for an attack next turn. Alright. No... Oh, he's actually been destroyed, probably by friendly fire. He's not taking too much damage. This tank's okay. How are you doing for damage? You're alright. Alright. Let's get you to swing back around and give me another melee attack on this machine gunner. That's going to be a collision. I don't want that. That should strike him. That's going to be a collision too. I don't want to dash in front of him. That's the problem. Let's change the angle slightly. Let's get you moved here. And then we'll do that. And that should get him with the sharp end. And then you can move down this way without taking any damage. And let's just get you to fire rockets at the remaining tank just in case it's still alive. Marksman rifle. When you get to here, you should have a shot. 52%. Let's maybe not get you to move too far. You're in range there. It's not much of a move, to be honest. There's not really much point in moving. You are taking machine gun fire, but he's really inaccurate right now. I think he's unstable because of the fire. The melee attack that he just took. We'll wait. We will move back up here. It's a nice spot. Actually, we'll move to here. And then we'll fire again. And then I actually want you to double tap because I really want this guy dead. That's going to overheat you very slightly, so it'll just cool you down a touch. Alright, and last but not least, the rooster, which will never die. Let's bring the rooster around to here. We'll get you to open fire on the tank once you're in range. Oh, they're going to collide if I do that. Let's bring you down here then. Maybe once you're in between the buildings, you're just going to run straight, aren't you? You're going to collide again. Yeah, you're going to collide. All right, let's get you to dash to here. Do you have a shot? No, it's too hot. Can I get you to come down here? Yeah, I can get you to come down this way. Let's get you to come around then to here and then fire at the tank from here. And we'll see how that goes. The axe is starting to really not cut it in terms of damage anymore. Alright, this tank here is still in good condition. We've almost taken off the arm on the Vanguard. We've launched missiles at the tank as well, which is good. You are overheating, unfortunately. Let's get you to run around. It's a big run. Maybe just get you to run to here. It's still a big run, just so that next turn you can engage. There are reinforcements coming in 2 turns. I didn't realize that. I thought this was a map without a battle without reinforcements. I can't fight the reinforcements. We need to finish this really quickly. Let's get you to come to here. I want you just to machine gun as much as you can at this guy. Doesn't matter if you overheat. We need to kill him. Marksman rifle. Do you have a shot at him at any point? No, you don't. Let's get you to move to here. That's too close. Here's too far away. He's got cover there. This is awkward. Why don't I just get you to shoot the tank? If you move to here, you can shoot the tank for me and take it out. Okay. 2 shots to the tank, and then the cupcake. Let's bring it around this way, and I want you to launch missiles as you move. Obviously, you're going to be too hot to do that. Oh, no. Alright, let's go. There's his left arm and his weapon. I think he just exploded, but the reinforcements have just arrived. No. So they've got 3 turns to change their minds, so we just got to get to the extraction point now. I'm just going to order the cupcake to run for now, because it is so fast it doesn't really matter. But the other mechs I don't think are going to make it, and we're going to be in big trouble. He's too hot for that. So that's 1 turn's journey. Once he's cool enough, we'll start dashing. We might just make this. We've got 3 turns to get out. It's all down to the Rooster, though. But the Rooster is, luckily, got a dash pack. Dashing really does change this game. I can't... Oh, I can dash to there, but I don't know if I can run down from there. No, I can't. That's a terrible dash. Let's just run him down to here. And then we can dash from there. And next time we can do some dashing. I think we're going to make it out. I think we're going to do it. Alright. One last push. We've got 2 turns to get out of here. That hill is going to cause a problem. Let's run over the hill. Let's run to here. And then we'll dash. And dash. Right, we don't even need to dash. We can just walk. As soon as we're in here, let's evacuate. We'll get the Sleepy Pupper, the Cupcake to evacuate. And then we only need to worry about getting him in here. He's got another dash. Look at the dash range. And then you can get in and you can evacuate. Alright, we actually completed a mission. Nice, we did it. And it's a victory, and it's not a Pyrrhic victory for the first time in forever. Alright, anything worth grabbing? We can grab this rare arm. We'll scrap all of this, and then I'll grab as much salvage as I can, because we need resources to build a new mech frame. Okay, and we have apparently taken the farm, which is interesting. We're close enough to the farm to take it, which means Freeland is now liberated, but it still has an enemy base in it. I believe now that we've liberated the province, though, I can take the space without worrying about reinforcements, which is what was putting me off attacking it before. So that's what we're going to try in the next video. Let's just check the workshop before we go. Can we order a new mech frame? We can't. We need 200 supplies, and we have 10. But if we go into our inventory, I can scrap all of this. And that gave us 140. Let's get rid of the railgun. Let's get rid of the MG as well. That's given us another 80 supplies. We can now, or we still can't build a mech frame. Oh, wow. Okay. So we need to upgrade our storage because we only have 3 slots for units now because of the changes that have been made to the game. It let us go over before, but I need to buy optimized storage before I can build another mech frame, which is going to cost us the 200 resources that we've picked up. So now I can get another ship, another unit. Now we have the slots for it if I go back into the workshop. Yeah, we have now 3 of 5. So the game doesn't even let you have 4 mechs until you've upgraded that. So that's crazy. But okay, we've taken 2 provinces. It's going badly, but we can win this. This is still going to go on. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.